All right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Where is it? Where is it? Epic Games. Lan. All right, chat. All right. Where no, I gotta put chat anyway. That's now. Um. Alright, chat. Good morning. Hold on. Alright, let's now. Okay, sorry about that. I was texting someone. Alright, let's get it. Alright. Alright, let's get ourselves some. Now I can play rank here, but why does this sound like Hatsune Miku music? Except this is just English version. Hold on. These are all completed. Oh my god, okay. Oh, hold on. The the kind of thing mechanic in this game that has the most people on the leaderboard, that had the most, it's freaking insane. That's insane. And second of all, afterwards, it's shots. Goals, with a lot of goals. And the third one is goals. I wonder where Yin Zen is. Alright. My hands are cold. So if you go on my Discord server, I mentioned that I might be moving out soon. Why? Because so I had a couple jobs around where I live in a campaign, which means I live in far from cities. I live in a small town with over 20,000 people in it. I think no, at least 15,000 people around. And basically, I have to, and now we are start considering the fact that I should start moving out. Start moving out. So I messed up. But yeah, since I cannot find a job, we're at a point where I don't have any more choices to find. I have to start working. I cannot just stay in my house and do nothing. So we're at a point where if we cannot find a job where I am, then we're at a point where I have to move out. And yes, this is the same for my brother. He had jobs, he had 3 jobs already, and I had 2 jobs already, and it didn't work. Now we're at a point where we have run out of options here to have jobs, so we're at a point where we have to move out. And luckily, a friend of mine from my Discord server that I already met in person multiple times because from my school, he's offered us to move in all together. Now I'm actually okay with it because I trust him. I trust his friend. I'm not gonna say his real name, but if you might figure out who that might be, I might discuss. I don't know. He might. Probably I didn't tell anyone because I don't want. I'm not sure if he wants me to tell. Since I really at this point right now, I don't know if I don't think I can get a job around here. I have to move to a city which is maybe like 40 minutes away from where I'm living right now, or just with my parents. So at the point where I have to move out. This is the first time I'm going to move out. I thought of moving out before, but I couldn't because no point. This is where option. But now we're at the option where my dad starts considering the fact, okay, the one thing we will worry is, I don't think I'm mentally ready, but I cannot just stay here and do that. I cannot stay here and don't have a job because there's no more options. So we don't have a choice. What's better, mentally or just have a job? It's better to have a job. I have to enjoy the job, but I don't want to have a choice to do. So, okay, fall. Oh, you blocked me, got it from me. Yeah. I can fall from anywhere, I think. So, yeah. Very much, yeah. I might have to work around that video just to announce for people. He's a good. I just shoot myself with their own ball. I'm not the ball here. So, if you're gonna ask me, I'm excited to get to do this in the apartment. Like we still have currently on the age of figuring out the apartment. We have one idea, one apartment in mind. We have on the list. We got a list like a Google Docs for with a list of apartments that we have. And the condition we have is going to be next to the school where my friend is working. He's a graphics designer. He's working at he's currently in like a special college school, which is a professional school. And we have to get a condition. The condition for everyone has to be run as close as possible to. Not that good, but it's not as good. Yeah, we have to get close. So we have to live. Okay, I might have to check on Google Maps of where I'm at a place, but I don't want to expose myself, so I don't want to get doxxed. Yeah. So yeah, I might have to make a video on just talking about how I'm gonna be moving out. I'm currently 20, and I thought of moving out like maybe a year or two ago. Starting a year or two ago, I started thinking of moving out, but I couldn't on my own. So yeah. So basically, look, I will make a video perhaps in talking about that I'll be moving out. But wait. So I will move out probably in around next month, not next month, not in March, but maybe April or May. So the condition now, based on the current condition, the current thingy that I have right now. Hold on, I'll put this to screen real quick. So, hello, this is me. Yeah, if you go on my main channel, you will see my face. So so what I'm gonna say is that basically, yes, I will likely be moving out in the next couple months, like perhaps right now we're in February, end of February, like 25th, and around maybe ideally May, end of April, beginning of May, because we found an apartment that we think it's the best option. So hold on. I'm gonna go to Google Docs. I don't want to get exposed where I live, but okay. I live in Quebec. I'm French Canadian. I live near the capital city of Quebec, Quebec City, and I will be looking for an apartment. And I'm not gonna tell you where I actually live right now, where I am right now, and technically. So, like, if I go with this, so this is a dog for my brother because it's my brother, me, and a friend that we decided with our sis we're all looking to move out, and for the sake of my brother and I, we can't find a job. My brother had a job not that long ago, and it doesn't still work. And now we ran out of options. We had 3 jobs each to get to work on. 3 jobs each here around. It does not work. Now I have a little spinny for an extra money I'm going to be making starting on maybe this weekend, but it's not really a job. This is just extra money. What I mean is, it's not a job because I'm just doing it for just some extra money, and that's it. extra money. That's it. I'm doing 10 hours a week, but that's not really a job because I'm just there to try it out, see how this goes. It's gonna be first, but I'm not gonna make money out of it anyway because it's the beginning, and I'm just gonna see how it goes because I'll have to announce them. I'm gonna be probably moving out later on very soon, so there's no point I can do any much long, too long. I'm not, obviously I'm gonna do the first one, the first maybe first weekend, and then maybe the second weekend, and that's it. Because and or I'll go until like I move out because it's gonna be likely perhaps in the end of April or May 2026. Right, this is right here. This is the goal. I have a list of apartments of where I may be moving in, and we have thought of getting them specifically this one. You think it's $2,000 a month, but but the truth is, well, since we'll be three people, we need to get 5.5 because we need 3 bedrooms. We could be three, and my friend, my brother, and I will be moving out. And we need, and this is the best one option because the other ones are like are only available around June or July, and we don't want to wait that long because we cannot stay any a couple more months longer to do nothing. We have to find a job. We don't if we don't. I make money from the government, but I don't really make money. They're given to me, but the problem is I don't even work, and at this point I have to start working because I don't even know. The only question is I have the money. I have a financial help, and the question is the question: if I move out, I don't know if I'm gonna keep. It's gonna keep. It could keep going, come get to me, which ideally would help. If that helps, if that still keeps going to me, financial help, then it helps a whole lot to get some stuff.